Oh, man. Oh. I guess I was just too focused on the game for this week. At the request of both Angel and Ashes to Ashes, this week we are going to discover Undertale.
Howdy, I'm Mithril. You must be new to the review, ain't ya?
What? Geez, trying to do one little review and life just gets weird. Well, this game appears to be the work of two people. The main designer and worker on the game was Toby Fox. He wrote the dialogue, made the game, designed most of the characters, made the music for the game, whole 9 yards. The other person appears to have been Temmie Chang, who was apparently in charge of the art. And I have to say, I love this art style. It stands out and can look smooth, adorable, or sharp and horrifying all at once. Its mutability is also fascinating in elements that can so seamlessly blend together. There's even a character named after her, the Temmie, which I love the most of any character in the game.
Hi! I'm Temmie! Don't forget Temmie!
But Toby definitely pulled his weight too. The writing is amazing, if a little heavy on puns. I'm not kidding. If you're one of those people who simply can't appreciate a good pun, don't go anywhere near this game. Also, don't go around other people. We can't stand you and you make our lives worse. Every character in the game has a unique and interesting personality that makes them feel truly alive. And I don't just mean the official characters. When is the last time you played an RPG where the basic enemies were as detailed and full of life as the main characters? Where each random NPC you talk to has something to set them apart and make them feel like a world of real characters. It's evident at every turn the amount of love and work that went into this project. Discovering it is a joy from start to finish. But having now discovered the game, I come on to a different problem. There are still lots of people out there who, like myself, had never discovered the game for various reasons. For me, it was the fan base. I saw pictures of Undertale characters everywhere. I knew certain small elements, but most of all, I knew it had generated a fan base so toxic it could put the Black Death to shame. The bright side was that this let me experience the game blind, which is the best way to experience this game more than any other game I have played to date. It will surprise you at every turn in ways that you had no inkling that you could even be surprised that way. To name two examples of interactions in the game without spoilers, there was a moment that absolutely shocked me. I'd seen an image, and I really thought it was more of the weird, honestly kind of confusing fan art out there. For those who have played the game, I'll just say, the ending to the neutral run. I was not ready for it to be so terrifyingly hilarious. I wasn't ready for it to be real. Another moment had me grinning from ear to ear. I could not stop grinning for almost an hour out of just sheer joy and happiness. For players, I'll just say, nyah. That's also part of what was so amazing about this game to me. It brought out such a vast range of emotions, just like a perfectly crafted book. Yet that's actually the advantage video games can have over movies and books, in my opinion. I think that a movie or a book can only really do 3 tones. Bridge to Terabithia pulls out wonderment, sadness, and hope. To Kill a Mockingbird pulls out righteous indignation, sadness, pity, and introspection. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy brings out introspection, humor, and adventure. Even then, those tones don't conflict. They can't go back and forth. Undertale brought out humor, both witty and dumb, compassion, fear, hope, genuine terror, introspection, confusion, adventure, indignation, joy, and, yes, determination. These aren't small side elements, they make up the core experience. And a moment of joy and adventure can turn into paranoid fear that grips at your heart before resolving into humor that still keeps you on edge, but laughing. Another absolutely amazing part of the game is the music. I have been listening to this soundtrack in my spare time ever since I played the game. Toby clearly knows what he is doing, and on top of that, apparently, because of the way that I played the game, there is a whole nother, at least one song that I didn't get to hear, but I mean, if you're a Homestuck fan, you've probably gotten to hear the song without even playing the game, you degenerates. But this isn't that song, but just listen! Okay, time to treat this like an auto review and stop glowing. Now, before I do, if you have not played this game, get out of my video. You don't need to hear my nitpick. It's tiny. I know it's tiny, and I know it probably won't matter to anyone but me, but I have to say it. So, you need to experience this game blind. And don't worry about my ending gag. It'll just confuse you if you didn't already know the game and won't be funny to you. So, you need to leave the video now, go play the game. I'm saying that right now. Play the game. Since playing it, it is easily in my top 10 games that I have ever played in my life. You have 4 seconds to get out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. My one and only complaint about this game is this. You know full well what you did, Toby. The first thing we see is Frisk falling down. You manipulated the words deliberately for no other purpose than to add this little gotcha into the story. It was the only piece of writing that felt pointless in the entire game. It went nowhere. It didn't reveal anything other than to add on to the number of things you could pull out from under the player. It actually would have served the story better, because if we were somehow connected to the ancient prince in spirit, since human souls are such a big part of the story, it would either be a redemption of the prince or their return to make monster kind pay for some understood slight. But I can't get mad about Frisk. It's one piece of weak writing in an otherwise spectacular story, and pulling the rug out from under the player wasn't outside of the way the game had worked. Chara, on the other hand, what? Toby, why? No. The name of the character is whatever I put down in that box. If you wanted to have a true name, then don't give the player the requirement to name the character. Make it an option. I don't know if you just wanted to hide it or what, but the fallen human is Otter. That is all there is to it. You can pull the rug out with Brisk, but adding another hidden twist to the fallen human is even more meaningless, and I cannot wrap my head around why you did that. Did Hussey put you up to it? Overcomplicating things is his style. I don't know. I'm just disappointed in you, Toby. I expected better. Not putting it up on the shelf yet, because it's not done yet. I still have to do a genocide run. I won't enjoy seeing my friends hurt, but I am determined to see everything that you created, Toby. And when I'm finished, I'll do a true reset so that I can go back and make sure that all of my friends are happy. Because I know my complaint is a nitpick, and that overall what you've created is amazing. So thank you for creating it, Toby. And I can't wait to see all of it firsthand for myself.
Josh, there's so much hair on this.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's about more of what you expect.
It's making my eyes water.
For me, it had been... You back at this. I did not think this through. Yeah, I think I would have been stuck here for a little while. If I'd done that on my own. Alright.
I'm going to start that over. I always go to that step and I'm like, what am I doing here?